Okay, results are a very important event that occur in any stocks life cycle. Okay, throughout the year we get 4 quarters. So for for all those 4 quarters, we get 4 results. So result season is like pretty good season. Like okay, so we get like a lot of opportunity if we are trading these result based trades. So वहाँ पे we get a lot of opportunity. All the like every stock declares its results, and we get a lot of opportunity in that. But we will be talking about today we will be talking about the FNO stocks mainly, but yeah, the method which I'm going to discuss that will be applicable in non-FNO stocks also. Okay, so the thing is like in result based trades, what is the idea? So as an option buyer, we all are option buyers. So as an option buyer, the main idea is whenever IV is increasing, there we have to take the position. Okay, so that we take benefit from the increase of IV as well as our correctness of direction also. Okay, as an option buyer, you have to always be correct with the direction. That's one thing. The second thing is you have to be right with the like increasing in IV should be in your favor. Okay, be right with the direction, and the IV should be in your favor. Two things should be there. And result based trade pay, what happens? IV shoots up exponentially, and the directional move is also very high. Okay, so it gives us a very good opportunity. So wherever any opportunity is there, we'll go there. So that's why we are taking result based trade. So in result based trades, we have two types of result. Okay, first one is coming in the market hours, and second is coming after market hours. So coming market hours means the result which gets declared between 9:15 to 3:30. Okay, in between these timings, if any company declares its results, so that will be called coming in market hours. And if after this 3:30 p.m., so that means ki after market hours. So these two and a lot of difference is there between these two kind of results. Okay, the results which is going to be declared during market hours that affects uh, the stock then and there in real time. You can see the movement in the charts happening in front of you. Okay, and the stock which declares its result after market hours. So वहाँ पे you have to whatever game is going to be played, that will be played overnight. Okay, you have to make your position accordingly. Okay, so my personal favorite is this result during market hour trades. Okay, although we have methods for after market hours also, very pretty good method of predicting those results, but still these during market hours trades, they are the thing which give you a lot of control over your trade. Okay, if you want to make good money, then this during market hour trade, they should be in your focus, because you can scale it. You can deploy a lot of capital also here. But in overnight positioning as an option buyer, I would suggest you will have to, because as an option buyer, you know that the stop loss is always zero for overnight positions. Okay, you can't hedge that. So for that purpose, you have to keep your position accordingly, where you get the stop loss. Even if that option goes to zero, then also you are okay with that loss. So that will be the crux of overnight trading in option buying. But during market hours, you can obviously put your stop loss and you can play with the direction. So the idea is ki for the those results which get declared during market hours, you have to wait for the results to come, then see the price action, then you can put your stop loss accordingly and close most part of the trade on the same day. And I would never suggest that you carry, if you are having intraday position in any stock and the result has declared, the result has already been declared, then I would suggest ki you close your position on that day itself. Okay, because next day anything can happen. Most of the time IV crushes, and that stock like in options you won't be getting much money, so that problem can occur. So these steps are there, but the idea is ki wait for the result to come. So that means ki you will have to have that information ki when and like when the which stocks result is going to be declared when. Okay, so for that I would like to show you one website. Okay, so the screen is visible now again. Okay, so here this is Ostra. Okay, I use this site. A lot of other sites are also there which show this information, but I use this site. This is the free version of this site, this Ostra. This site actually was the OG of this like payoff diagram builder. Okay, but now every site is giving this payoff diagram, so no problem with that. But no use of that paying money for this. Every stock, every site is giving. But what is important for our use here is go to the options part, and there you can see this result calendar thing. Okay, if you click on this option, then you can see this result calendar thing. So in result calendar, what is the idea? You can see this calendar is there in front of you. So what you have to do, you have to click on the date, and then the information will be there key on that day, which stock is going to declare its results. Okay, so on 9th of January, the Delta Corp was slated to declare its result. And 11th pay, we had TCS, NP, HDFC AMC. On 12th, we had the stocks, HDFC Life, Wipro, HCL Tech. Now, if you want to know on which date, which stock is going to declare result, so you can see from this site. But if you want to know on which time these stocks are going to declare their result, so for that, what you will have to do, just click on this date. Okay, so this is 30th. And now let's see on 30th January, which stock is going to declare its result in intraday. So what you have to do, you have to click on this. Okay, click. Then you will see that Dr. Reddy, they usually declare their results after market hours. Okay, and this is 3:30, 4, and 6 like that. So after market hours. So that means it's not like intraday pay. We won't be facing. We won't be getting any intraday trade in this. So okay, in Dr. Reddy, we'll have to see for BTST trades. Bajaj Finserv, here the problem is that this site loads very slowly. So you can see here also it is showing Dr. Reddy. For that, you will have to click once or twice. Then you can see. Now I have clicked twice. So you can see Bajaj Finserv, it declares its result during market hours. You can see. Last quarter pay, it declared at 113. And similarly, before that, 1151, before that, 130. So you can expect its result to come during 11:30 to 1:32 p.m. Okay. So what we will do, you will open Bajaj Finserv chart for that day, on that day, and you'll keep that chart in front of you. Okay. Then after that, we have two methods that I'll tell you within few minutes. But this idea is clear. Okay. So this calendar is there. You can see all historical data is there. When this stock declared its result in last quarter and the quarter before that. Okay, so this data is important because no company gives you like the timing of declaration of result of future like this quarter or next quarter. But by seeing the past dates, we can expect like yeah, this result can come during market hour or after market hour like that. Okay, clear? Now there are after this thing. Okay. So once you know that yeah, this stock is going to declare its result and during market hour or after market hour. So suppose any stock is going to declare its result during market hour, then what you have to do? You have to, there are few sources where you can get your information that this stock has declared its result or not. So you can go to this site. This is bacindia.com. Here you can see, go to this bacindia.com/corporates announcement. Okay, so this page is there in BAC site. I'll share the link also. So you can go to this link and there you will be able to see, you can see this is today's, I have refreshed this in front of you itself. So you guys itself. So here we get all the announcements are available. Okay, all the corporate announcements, whenever any company make any announcement like result or change in CEO or anything, okay, so that announcement is like gets conveyed to the BSE and NSE. So BSE lists it's in its site. Okay, this site is there. You can click on this category. You can click on result. Then you will be able to see the result. So what you have to do, you have to keep refreshing this page. Okay, keep seeing this page. Suppose like you are going to see, you are waiting for the result of Bajaj Finserv, and then what you have to do, you have to keep refreshing this page at a frequent interval, like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, like that. And whenever you see that result has declared for that stock, okay, like today we had one stock whose results got declared. Atul was there. Yeah, Atul. So you can see Atul's result got declared at 1:08:59, approximately 19. Okay, 19 p.m. pe Atul declared its result. So that was there. So if so, whenever you see any stocks name coming here, okay, here we have a lot of stocks. Non-FNO stocks are also here available here. Okay, so just go to that site and see how that go to this that stocks chart and see. Like in Atul, we did not had much opportunity. You can see at after 19, this stock went slightly upwards, but after that, not much momentum was there. So obviously, in this case, like you can see price action. Initial few candles you will have to wait. Okay, I would suggest ki go with the 3 minute candle, and you can see this declared stock declared its result at around 3.8. Here you can see one good candle formed. This pin bar was very good, bullish pin bar. But after that, we did not have follow through. So suppose you enter at this point, then your stop loss will be at this point. Okay, at around 11, 12, 11, 13, if you enter. So at around this point, your stop loss will be there, which did not hit. Okay, so obviously after the result, if move is coming, then you will make profits. If your stop loss get hit, then you will be exiting with that stop loss. But if after 30 minutes or 35 minutes, if no move is coming, that stock gets fizzled down, then obviously we'll have to uh, like exit from that stock. Okay. Whenever you are, whatever position you are carrying, suppose you have bought calls, then also you'll have to exit. You have bought that stock in cash, then also you'll have to exit. If the movement is not there, just say in case of Atul, because obviously every stock does not like declares its result and show good movement. Okay, there is a proper idea behind this. Like a lot of operator based activity are there. Operators usually operate these stocks. Operators means the big player who have big money. So they manipulate these stocks according to their will, and they keep waiting for the results. Okay, because on the result day they will see a lot of opportunity of buyers. Okay, just say because we are discussing this, I would like to tell you one thing, like HDFC Bank. You guys, everybody, every one of you may be knowing about this. HDFC, what is happening in HDFC Bank from last few days. So you can see the operators who wanted to dump this stock. Okay, they may be having profits, or they may have accumulated this from these level. Let's say these level. You can see they would have a they may have accumulated this after the like last quarter's result. During November, they would have accumulated this, and now they were in profits, and they wanted to dump this stock like that. Suppose any operator was operating. So you can see that's why the selling is coming from last 3 days continuously. On after the results, also the selling came, and you must know that for any seller to sell its stock, there should be an buyer. There should be a buyer who is willing to buy that stock. Obviously, if like in the case of HDFC Bank also, a lot of people were there who were accumulating this stock for long term. Okay. And when they saw the opportunity that, yeah, this stock is opening a huge gap down, so they started buying this stock. Okay. So that is a big opportunity if retailer come into picture, and if retailers, like a lot of retailers are seeing the name in the news and Twitter and everywhere, and they know that yeah, Reliance HDFC is available at cheaper price. So obviously they will start buying. A lot of people are there who think that yeah, we can catch the falling life like that. like that, and so the operator will keep selling. So that idea, like this sudden interest of people, you can see, you can check the interest by volume. Like you can see the volume was very low before, like result declaration. Before 17th, volume was quite low, but after that we saw a huge volume occurring. Okay, so this idea that like people are there because of news, they start buying, or if they want to sell, like if they want to buy, the sellers are also available there. So that idea is there in case of result based trade. So a lot of times we see a lot of movement occurring, but sometimes we see that the movement is not occurring. So in that case, you will have to exit like that, Atul. So HDFC Bank, we are not discussing right now because the result got declared after market hours. Okay, not during. Same like is in Polygap, there is one comment. Yeah, definitely. If you see after today's discussion, now if you see the chart of result-based stocks, so a lot of things will resonate with you. Ki, yeah, this thing was happening, that thing was happening, like that. Okay. So in Atul, not much opportunity was there after this. Now, then we have. Okay, so after this discussion, I think this is clear. So what you have to do, you can see BAC chart. One more thing which you can do is you can see, just suppose you are waiting for this Atul to declare its results. So what you can do is you can draw two lines here, here. Okay, one line here and one line here. The today's opening range, or like today's and yesterday's range, you can see, because if any good move has to come, then obviously it will break this range. Then only that move will come, either in upside or downside. Okay, you can draw support resistance lines. Okay, and you can put alert on those lines. Okay, because this is I have this premium, so I think alert is available for me. But I think in free version also there may be some facility of premium, or even in you can put alerts in sensible also. Now I had made one thread where this was available. How this can be done? Okay, so here also you can see this thing. Okay, now. Then I would like to tell you there is one more method which is like if you follow on Twitter, we have one red box. Okay, red box. If you follow those guys, red box India, so they inform in real time whenever any result comes. So they inform in real time. So that also you can see. Okay. So they will the tweet will come. You just have to keep the notification on. The tweet will come and you will be able to see. Yeah, this stock has declared its results. So there are a lot of methods. The thing is how you play after that. So I had told you guys that you have to play with proper stop loss, and in case of FNO, like a lot of volatility is there, so stop loss will be deep. So quantity should be lower. Okay, always and always, not just in this trade, in any trade, if the stop loss goes deeper, then the quantity goes lesser. Okay, stop loss, the depth of stop loss and the quantity, they go inversely with each other. And second, I would like to tell you that if you that like Atul ki case mein, sometimes like in the stocks like Atul, not just Atul, in the stocks like Atul, you can see that sometimes liquidity issue is there in case of future and options. So in that case, better to go with cash. You can go with cash also. You can buy this in intraday cash pay and make the profit and exit. Okay, वहाँ पे you won't be facing much losses if the stock goes against you. But if it is in your favor, then you will be able to make money from that also. Okay, clear? Now, we were discussing about this PPT. Okay, so one, this is visible to you. Okay, so this is also one example. HDFC Life Insurance. This stock declared its result on 14th. Okay, so on 14th, this intraday pay, this result came, and you can see after this initial, this was a proper indecisive candle, and after that we saw a bearish pin bar happening. This is a bearish pin bar, guys, because yeah, sorry, this is bearish pin bar because the wick is towards upside. So what was the idea? You can enter it here, put stop loss at the top of this candle, and then you can take this trade. Okay, you can enter here, stop loss will be here, and you could have captured this. And also in the case of result based trade, the stop loss trailing will be based on low of 3 minute candle. Okay, you start getting profit, you keep trailing your stop loss based on 3 minute candle. ये candle form हुआ, then your stop loss will be here. This candle formed, this will be here. Okay, so one candle back, if this candle was forming, the stop loss would have been at this point, and after the formation of this particular candle, यहाँ पे आपका stop loss आता, इस candle के बाद यहाँ पे आता, तो जो eventually यहाँ पे this at around this candle, your stop loss would have hit. Okay, and also you can see in this candle a lot of movement was there, a lot of profit was there, so you can book partial also. Okay, in case of result based trade, you will have to be quick. Okay, if you are not very well versed with the like intraday options trading, so I would suggest ki avoid result based trade for at least next 4 5 months. See how it happens, then only take those trades, because a lot of like speed is required in these intraday uh, result based trades. Okay, especially if you are going with the option buying in like options. If you are going with the cash, then it's fine. You can cash pay, so you can see easily you would have made money. So this is just one example, very fresh one. In coming days, we'll see a lot more examples, which will be coming, result which will be coming on intraday. So I think this discussion will help you take those intraday trades. Okay. And always, I told you that keep trailing your stop losses, keep booking profits, and act fast. Like if by some means you see that this stock has, suppose HDFC Life declared its result, and you see that at a later point of the day, let's say at around 3 p.m. So I would suggest you leave that stock. Okay, a lot of time I have a lot of people message me that I want to know about this stock next day. So next day, not much opportunity is there for us option buyer, especially not in case of like BTST. ठीक है, BTST तो आप लो ही मत, do not take BTST in this result based trade as an option buyer, because IB will crush and you will be losing money. Okay, and next day also you don't have to touch that stock. This profit, this is very deceptive one. Okay, if you are very well versed, very experienced, then you can take this profit. Otherwise, you will burn your fingers. So I would suggest कि intraday पे लीजिए, take intraday trades. Every day you will be getting 1 or 2 trades in intraday also based on this result thing. So you can make profit on that also. Okay, make good profit. And in case of the results which are coming after market charts, so as an option buyer, take position before the result. Okay, you can't say that कि yeah, the result will come overnight and I'll be taking position next day. Suppose in case of HDFC Bank, that's not possible because not possible means that should not be done, because if that happens, then IV crush will happen and your profit will be gone. Okay, in fact, you will be in big losses if IV crush happens. And sellers are there who want to take benefit of IV crush after the result. So obviously they can sell after the result also, but before that they also sell before the result, because before the result what happens, IB is very high, so they sell at the peak, and after the result gets declared, the IB crushes and they make profit from that. But the thing is, if a huge delta is there, like in case of HDFC Bank, if huge delta is there, huge gap down or gap up opening is there, so they will be facing huge losses. Because I have told you so many times, as an option buyer, our losses are limited. Okay, you must have seen a lot of messages that we are facing big losses after the result. So they usually are option sellers. Okay, as an option buyer, nobody puts whole capital in one single trade, especially in BTST. If you are doing that, then you are not doing option buying technically or like thoughtfully. You are just gambling. So don't do that. Just calculate how much you are going to lose beforehand, then only enter in that trade as an option buyer. Okay. And very limited, I have already told you, we take position in very limited quantity after due diligence. Due diligence means see the data and everything. So that will be the result after for aftermarket hours. So we have some factors which predict the direction. Futures cumulative Y buildup. This shows you the like strength of the move which can come. Okay. If the future cumulative Y buildup is very high, that means ki the strength will be chances are there, very good chances are there that the strength will be very good. And if CY buildup is not that high, then chances are that the move will not be that great. Then we have options of Y buildup. So this thing I usually discuss in the webinar in masterclass later on. And then we have price action in higher time frame that also will be discussing in the masterclass. Historical performance also. One more thing I would like to tell you, one very interesting thing. IV we have already discussed. Okay, always try to take the benefit of increasing IV only. Okay, as an option buyer. And this sectoral correlation, this is very interesting. I think everybody should know about this. So the thing is, like you can see, this is sorry. Okay. So here you can give me 1 second, guys. Yeah. So here you can see this is Infosys. Okay. So Infosys and is the TCS. TCS is not here. I failed to. Anyways, just see this. So on the night, on the evening of 11th, we saw the result of Infosys as well as TCS. Okay. And next day, both of them opened gap up, huge gap up. You can see Infi, and that was also gap up. TCS was also gap up. The chart is not here. So that, and you can see after 12th, this was on 11th evening, and on 12th we saw gap up opening, and after 12th, 13th or 14th pay we had holiday. So you can see after 14th, when the result of Wipro got declared, Wipro after like after market hours of 12th. So next market day pay on 15th, Wipro had also opened huge gap up. Okay. Similarly, this ACL Tech, that also opened huge gap up. So the idea is that if any stock of that sector, especially like IT sector, the banks, they are performing good, then chances are that other uh, stock of that sector, they can also perform good. So if I always wait for the TCS results to come. I don't take TCS BTST on like, because TCS usually declares its result before every other IT sector stocks or even other stocks. Delta Corp declares its result first of all. After that, we see TCS. So TCS whatever result TCS declares, and based on that, what is the movement of that stock? Based on that movement, you can predict the movement of other stocks of that sector also. Okay. So sectoral correlation is there, especially in case of result-based trade. So be aware of that. These stocks like pharma stock, the IT sector stocks, banks, they usually move in similar fashion. By bank I means ki private banks, like the government bank, like they have their PSU bank, they have other they don't correlate much with the private banks, but private bank they correlate much with each other. Okay. So that will be the idea. Now, I was going to tell one more thing, then we'll end this session. So that thing is, never go by the like what the result is. Okay, don't read that much, because as an option buyer, we are here to make money from the movements only. We are not here like in the capacity of a long-term investor. And right now we are discussing about the trading only. For trading, sorry guys. So for trading, what is this key? The idea is that we have to see the charts and the movements only, and the movement does not gets affected by the result. I would i would like to tell you, result, even if the results are very good, then also the stock can fall, and even if the results are very bad, then also that stock can shoot up after the results. So anything can happen. No correlation is there between the actual results and the movement after the results. Okay. Why no correlation? Because the movement occurs because of the operators only. There is obviously here you can see HDFC Bank fell down by 7-8%. So no retailer has the capacity to sell that much amount of HDFC Bank stock on a single day. Okay, that is the job of operators only. Okay, if anybody can sell that huge amount of HDFC, that means he is operator. So obviously he will, if somebody is selling thousands of crores of any stock, so they have any information or they have any idea how the stock can go. They are manipulating that stock. So they are not, I have already told you so many times that they are not concerned with the results itself, because HDFC Bank is a fundamentally very good company, and that will be very good company. Any quarter's result, be it good or be it bad, that is not going to affect too much for that big a company. But still, if that stock is falling, that means that was the job of operators only. So what you have to do, you don't have to read the results, because even like let's say you see G business, you will see that here the anchors are telling that the results are good because NPA has decreased. Similarly, if you open any other ET money or any other site or any other like channel, so they will be telling, yeah, because the profit have decreased, so profit after tax have decreased, so that means the results are bad. So the good or bad term is very subjective to any one's perception. So that's why any move can come after the results. So just see the charts and believe on the charts only. Okay. So that will be the discussion, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And this result based trade, after market hours, I will be discussing that in detail in the master class. I'll be sharing you the dates of the master class as well as the joining link and everything in the channel. Okay. There we'll be discussing a lot other things also. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Let's end this session now. Most welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. All the announcement I'll share in the channel, guys. The dates are yet to be finalized. So once the dates are finalized, I'll share them in the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I'm glad that you guys like the session. Can you do a Q&A session? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, options IV session, I have shared the recording already in the channel. Just go and see, Vijay, that is available. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining this session, and thank you so much for your awesome reviews. Okay. Have a very good night, guys. A very good evening to you. Like, very good night to you all. Data analysis, I'll do later, ma'am, because I have to take Hindi session also. So that I will do later on, maybe some other day. Okay. I'll share all the links in the channel also. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, I'll share in the channel. Okay.